Hey WordPress watchers, in today's video we are going to walk through how to create your very first WordPress pop-up via the Popup Box plugin. So let's dive in. Once the Popup Box plugin is activated, you will see a new menu item titled Popup Box added into your admin menu. So now let's create our first pop-up. To do that, click on the Popup Box's pop-up section and then click on the Add New button. So as you can see, a pop-up type selector appears. You can choose from multiple pop-up types like subscription, contact form, countdown, yes or no, video, image, and more. So for today's example, we'll pick a subscription pop-up. It's perfect for collecting emails. Then you can either choose a ready-made template or start with a blank layout. So I'll pick a template to speed things up. As you can see, here are various sub-menus, but at first we are going to check out the general settings. So in the General tab, let's configure the pop-up basics. At first, let's title our pop-up, let's say a newsletter sign-up. So this is just for your dashboard. It will help you to keep your Popup Box's dashboard more organized once you have created tons of pop-ups for your website. So make sure you have enabled your pop-up. So let's scroll down. Here we have a form fields for user data. You can add fields like email or name or a message. You can make them required or enable the one you need for your subscription pop-up. Here you can write a custom message if needed to send it via the given emails. Next, you can provide a button text. Something like subscribe now is always working great. On the description box, you can add a short explanation of what you are offering. To scroll down and choose where you want your pop-up to appear. You can make it to appear on all pages or only on the selected ones, or exclude pages you don't want. Then let's pick a pop-up trigger. So the pop-up trigger feature helps to choose the method of user detection. As you can see here, we have various options. So the on-page load will trigger your pop-up, and your pop-up will display automatically once your page is loaded. Here we have on-click trigger. That triggers a pop-up site when the user clicks on a specific element which you will select. The on-hover trigger. So after choosing this trigger, the pop-up will be displayed when the user will hover on the particular element. The exit intent trigger will be displayed when the visitor decides to leave the website, so it helps to re-engage your visitor. An inactivity trigger once again helps to re-engage your visitor. So after enabling this trigger, the pop-up will be displayed when no activities are done in the particular period of time. The after visiting X pages, so after enabling this trigger, the pop-up will be displayed when the user visits different pages, and you can set the count of pages after visiting which the pop-up will be displayed. So scrolling to element trigger helps your pop-up to be displayed when the user scrolls to the particular element. And last but not least, important is the both on-page and on-click triggers. So the pop-up will be shown both once the page is loaded and once the user clicks on particular element that you have selected. So personally, I would recommend you to test with different triggers to see what gets more engagement. So in this video, I'll go with the onload trigger. Let's select it. If you need more detailed explanation of each triggers, on our YouTube channel, we have a video tutorials for each of triggers, so you can check them out. And let's specify the position of our pop-up. You can select where you want your pop-up to display on the screen. Now up to the settings tab to control pop-up timing and closing behavior. So now let's set up the pop-up opening configurations. First, open delay. So open the pop-up when a visitor has viewed your website content for a specified period of time. As you can notice here, 1 second equals to thousands of milliseconds. So if we want to display our pop-up after 3 seconds, we have to write 3000. And to disable the option, you can leave it blank or just type 0. Then open by scrolling down feature. So define these scrolling parameters by pixels to enable opening the pop-up by scrolling down. And again, to disable the option, you can leave it blank or set it to 0. So I will just set it to 0. As you can notice, each of these options offers us a different setting for mobile feature, which is perfect for targeting all the types of users. Then let's configure the pop-up closing features. You can close by pressing an escape button. You can close by clicking outside the box. You can close the pop-up on scroll. You can enable the hide close button. You can choose the close button position. You can customize the close button text and again set a different setting for a mobile version. You can select an auto close delay in seconds. So again, for disabling this option, you have to set it for 0 or leave it blank. So here we have advanced settings where you can name your pop-up, choose the category for your pop-up. You can even schedule your pop-up, change the pop-up creation date, and etc. So all of these features keeps the pop-up user-friendly rather than annoying. So it is time to switch to Styles tab. Now let's make it look good. Now let's set a pop-up dimensions. Here you can choose which content to display. You can show title or not, show description or not. And again, use a different settings for mobile versions. You can configure the width of your pop-up, the height. Then here we have a text style section where you can customize the text color, font family, and more. Also here you are able to add a background image to the pop-up. Then you can set an opening and closing effects. Here from the Dropbox menu you have various types of effects from which you can choose the needed one. You can also set speeds for both of them and use a different setting again for mobile versions. You can style your pop-up's background by setting colors, images, background image position, and more. So we have here a border style options, button style options. As I've already mentioned, Popup Box includes pre-made themes and full customization options. So here we have a custom CSS box, which is perfect if you want the pop-up to match your brand style. If somehow all of these features didn't help you, you can always set your custom CSS code. So on the limitation users tab, you can decide how often visitors see it. You can show it just once per session, once per visitor, or only for logged in users. So this stops the pop-up from annoying returning visitors. So once everything looks good, hit on the save button and then visit your website to see the pop-up in action. So let's check out how our pop-up works. And that's it. You just created your first pop-up with Popup Box. That's it. If this video was helpful, do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more pop-up tips and tricks.